Once upon a time, there was a monastery in a calm and quiet village. A few monks were based there and engaged in different pious rituals and meditation. Among them was a young monk who was assigned to sweep the monastery and keep the monastery nice and clean. One morning, the youngest disciple in the monastery, while sweeping the compound of the monastery, got disturbed by recalling his past memories, playing in the river, going on trips with the family, and having meals whenever he wanted to, which he had lost after ordaining as a monk. So his mind was going all over. This young monk couldn't do anything because he could not concentrate. So he left everything and ran to meet the chief monk, who was praying in the shrine room. The chief monk, who saw the junior monk with a sunken face, asked, "What's the matter, dear one?" Then the junior monk told me his difficulties and further said, "I cannot calm my mind. What can I do?" Then the senior monk thought for a while and said, "I am busy right now, so I can't talk to you. Go and meet the first Dhamma brother." Then the junior brother ran towards the first Dhamma brother, who was resting, and unveiled his difficulties and asked, "What can I do? How can I calm my mind?" The first Dhamma brother listened to all these said by the junior brother and told him, "I have a headache, therefore I cannot talk to you. Therefore go and ask the second Dhamma brother." The young monk ran towards the second Dhamma brother and unveiled his story sadly, and asked him how to calm my mind. The second Dhamma brother, listening to all this, finally said, "I have a stomachache. Go and ask the Dhamma master, our chief monk." The young monk was so sad, he waddled with a sunken face to the shrine room where the chief monk was praying. The chief monk asked, "What's the matter? Didn't you still find an answer?" asked the chief monk. Then the junior monk nodded and said, "No, my master. Nobody told me anything. Nobody gave me any answers." The chief monk then began to reprove the junior monk and said, "You are a real stupid fellow. Every one of us has been giving you the answer." Then the junior monk reflected for a while and nodded and agreed and said, "Yes, master, I should not rely on anybody. Others can guide me, but I have to find the answers by myself." The junior monk touched the feet of the chief monk and went to continue his daily routine happily. In life, seeking external answers or guidance from others is important, but ultimately, one must find their own answers within themselves. This is best accomplished through introspection, reflection, and personal effort. Relying solely on others to provide answers or guidance is not sustainable and will lead to disappointment. The young monk's experience in the story highlights the importance of being self-reliant and proactive in finding solutions to one's problems. Furthermore, in life, no one can solve someone else's problems. You have to find the answer by yourself. Inner conversations with your mind, playing with your thoughts and desires, and by contemplating you can find the answer by yourself and live a life beyond goals to be happy.